also. It is going to be duel for these two players. Turkleton will take the upper corner. BelligerentFool will take the bottom corner. Folks, this is one of those matches that you should be changing your names to the colors to support your players here. Do you support Turkleton from Mimo? Make your name a shade of green to show that love and support. Are you supporting BelligerentFool? Make your name a shade of blue to support them. These two players definitely deserve that level of support and everything. Oh, BelligerentFool forgets to drop off one. But let's see, this could turn into a very interesting strategy right off the bat. Turkleton pushing it on the middle. Typical strategy play. Doing a scout, trying to figure out where is BelligerentFool and what he's doing. Turkleton is a very aware player, very aware of the map. He realizes BelligerentFool's not down there. Something else is going on. Scouting around, trying to find it. He didn't find the tangos in time. But most likely in the end, he's going to see them fast enough and be able to respond to them that while some damage will be done, it won't be enough. But however, BelligerentFool waits until the tangos get all the way to the base, and then he turns around and flips them out on T to go into this forward close outpost. And the thing is that tangos, when they die, they almost always spawn at least one creep, if not two. And that is enough for BelligerentFool to actually get control of this outpost. So close to death. Turkleton trying to get him to force him in the air. Turkleton needs to be careful. He pulls back. Can he get the kill? BelligerentFool starts to heal up. Level up. That level up will keep him alive. Turkleton bringing in the Gemini to try to neutralize out the outpost. It is enough. He gets them neutralized. That was vital to Turkleton's survival. If BelligerentFool would have kept control of this outpost, it would have been disastrous. However, once again, these Geminis are firing into tangos. Tangos deploy runners. Almost every time that they die, it lets BelligerentFool get that outpost online a second time. However, Turkleton has enough Geminis down. He is supporting them himself with his mech. He is able to neutralize it once again. And finally, his creeps come in. It goes up the green. That will force BelligerentFool to have to retreat. BelligerentFool out of energy, but Turkleton just... That is why I think that sometimes Neo does not quite do enough in-air damage, because that was an Osprey with no energy, and Turkleton still could not secure the kill. But that is a great, great, exciting opening to what I'm sure will just be an unbelievable match right here. Great idea from BelligerentFool. It probably would have worked against almost anybody else, probably even myself included. But Turkleton, a tournament trophy cup holder, just is ready for even things like that and is able to handle it and come back from something that, like I said, would have been disastrous for probably 95% of players in the community. Now BelligerentFool needs to try to find a whole new idea or strategy to go through. He is going to try to break through these neutrals. He's using Buckies and shooters to take out these Goliaths, open up a hole, completely bypassing everything that Turkleton will have on the battlefield. If he can do it, it might, just might, catch Turkleton by surprise. The key word is might, though, because Turkleton has unbelievable map awareness. Sometimes dubbed as Turtleton by some members of the community in a loving way, he also tends to just be like someone that you just feel that you just can't break through his stuff, that even though he doesn't overly turtle things, he just has a way of defending things and having things in the right way that it's so hard to get through and break through. But in this case, he knows that he needs to be careful with someone like BelligerentFool. He's not wasting much time. He's pushing those tanks that he had from that outpost close to his base forward. BelligerentFool setting up a shooter line right here, just trying to take out the tanks. But the truth is that he's not really going to have enough shooters that he might take out one tank. He won't even get a chance to do that. Turkleton pushing forward, waiting for the rest of the tanks to come in. That will just clear out everything here. Stasis Blast goes off, lets his Geminis just mop up. And now a massive, significant push into this outpost. BelligerentFool having to use everything that he can, from all this Dillo spam to heal beams and everything like that, just trying to keep his units alive, trying to keep this outpost under his control. But the Geminis now further on the opposite side. There's shots to go in. The outpost goes neutral, and now because of that, Belligerent has no way to hold on to this anymore. And that will give Turkleton the opportunity. But as you see, Turkleton is not going to waste any time. Most people, what do you see? They neutralize an outpost. Their units sit there while they take it over and they plan the next strategy. Turkleton, even before the outpost went green, already starts his Geminis out on a push towards the next outpost. This is someone that is just, seriously, guys, this is a train of death coming through. That is just not going to be stopped. 2 Geminis on the base, doing some damage. The rest of them pushing in on every little bits of defense that BelligerentFool has. Belligerent just can't build anything fast enough that he's building cheap disposable units, which are really doing nothing much but just feeding Turkleton. Turkleton's getting so fat, level 8, so many abilities online. Another outpost goes down, neutral to Turkleton. And that will completely push BelligerentFool back to his fortress, with almost every avenue completely cut off to him at this point. I'm not even too sure where he can try to go. I don't even think he knows. Yeah, he does. He stops for a moment to say, damn. That's right, folks. This is what he's saying right now. Because there's not, 41-9 upkeep. 9 Geminis out on the battlefield. 11 bot spawners sprawled out as well. Just making the unbelievably massive creep wave spawn to just keep taking over the outpost. Turkleton maxing out on everything that he has. And using the power of the Neo and the Stasis Blast, just using its strength, minimizing its weaknesses. The Neo is a great mech, but it needs to be used in the hands of someone who really knows how to use it properly. Turkleton, fantastic Neo player. You've seen it in this game. He uses this thing better than people use strikers. And it has just worked out unbelievably well and powerful for him. BelligerentFool trying to use bombs at this point, just trying to do something, but even the bombs are not happening fast enough that it will be, in fact, Turkleton that will secure the win and continue on in the King of the Hill. BelligerentFool, great game, great try. Your strategy, like I said, would have worked against at least 90% of the player base. It just, unfortunately, you brought it up against Turk, and Turk was ready for it. The interesting thing in that match, nobody ever died. If there's any interesting stat from the game, it's the fact that nobody died. That would be my interesting fact from this. But great game, both players. Really enjoyed it. I hope you all did too. But keep in mind, that was just game 1 for Turkleton. He's got up to a 5-game streak. Can someone dethrone Turkleton? Or will he become the second Supreme Champion today? Only time will